Hello, Facebook friends. It's Carla, your online doctor, with today's Live in 5. Today is Monday. It is December 9th, I believe. It's 5 p.m. This is my talk from Friday. Couldn't get it done. I was kind of busy. So today, let's talk about rebounding. Okay, so this is another holiday gift that you can get for yourself or for a friend if they're not going to be insulted thinking you're giving them an exercise piece of equipment. Hello, Karen. Hello, Michelle. Okay, so rebounding, not when you break up with somebody and find a new boyfriend or girlfriend, but I'm talking about the exercise tool, the mini trampoline, okay? The act of jumping on this device increases both blood and lymphatic circulation. But as we discussed last Tuesday, the lymphatic system is a dumping ground for all your toxins and waste products. So jumping on the rebounder promotes the flow of the lymphatic fluid to help eliminate them from the body. Hi, Ivy. Okay, so this is a really, really good tool. Okay, and a lot of health gurus that are out there promote this, and there's some science to be backing its use. Okay, so if you're not a big fan of jumping on a trampoline, you may want to change your tune. Okay, rebounding utilizes the forces of gravity as well as acceleration. Okay, so we're talking acceleration and deceleration, which is all about physics. But when you land on the rebounder, your cells have to adjust to the sudden deceleration. In your lymphatic system, this action actually promotes movement of the lymphatic fluid, which facilitates elimination of waste and toxins, which leads to detoxification of the body, which is all very, very good. Other benefits of rebounding it's a very low impact exercise. Even though it feels like it's high impact, you're bouncing on something which is springing. You're not bouncing on the ground. So the ground would be hard impact. The trampoline, the little mini trampoline, is low impact. It allows you to do aerobic exercise for longer intervals than you could on the ground without tiring or creating any damage or harmful oxidative and adrenal stress. Okay, so that's also very good. Now, NASA actually studied the benefits of rebounding and said for similar levels of heart rate and oxygen consumption, the magnitude of the biochemical stimuli is greater with jumping on a trampoline than with running. Okay, translation, it's really good for you. Okay, it's better than being a jogger, a runner, a marathon runner. This is way better for you. Now, they believe it can help the astronauts who deal with weightlessness as well. So that's one of the benefits for them. Rebounding is 68% more effective than jogging and requires less effort. Okay, I'm up for that, right? Now, there are 3 types of exercises that you can actually do on the rebounder. You're not just jumping up and down. Number 1 is called the health bounce. Gently bouncing up and down without leaving the surface of the mat. So you kind of just move, but you're not lifting your body off the mat. Okay, and you can do that for long periods of time. Put in front of the television set, put on your favorite show, and just bounce up and down, keeping your feet on the mat, but giving you that spring. Hello, Mary. Okay, number 2, the strength bounce. Now, the strength bounce is jump as high as you can. Now, obviously, there's going to be a limit depending on the room you're in, but it strengthens the primary and stabilizer muscles throughout the body and improves balance. And then number 3, you have the aerobic bouncing. Jumping, you can do jumping jacks, you can do twisting, running in place, bouncing one leg at a time, dancing. There's all kinds of, I'm sure you can find YouTube videos galore that you could do and you could follow along with to get yourself some true aerobic exercise. Now, all 3 types move lymphatic fluid. So if you're not into that, put the music on and dance on a trampoline, then just bounce on it and watch television, okay? Because sitting on your butt eating junk food isn't going to cut it. But this is something you can do, and people say, actually, I mean, if you use a rebounder, please comment below, because I've heard people who use it absolutely 100% think it is amazing. Now, the creator of the Rebound Air, his name is Al Carter, says if we all had healthy immune systems, we wouldn't have to worry about things like cancer, okay, specifically. So the 4 things he talks about include, and this is his talk on his site about the specific one called the Rebound Air. That doesn't mean you have to buy that one, but he does a lot of education about the benefits of the Rebounder. So he talks about 4 things. First is cell food. Identify healthy foods and feed yourselves. Avoid unhealthy foods, processed sugar, alcohol, etc. Okay, nothing you haven't heard before, nothing that's new. Hello, Cecilia. Hello, Susanna. Who else did I miss? Hello, Andrea. Hello, Andrew. Okay, so number 2 is cell exercise. Exercise that uses the entire body. The Rebounder qualifies. Number 3, cell environment. Keeping lymphatic fluid moving and drinking plenty of water. Okay, water is going to be key in any type of exercise, especially ones where you're trying to move that lymphatic fluid, because you need to continually kind of rinse, right? The fluid is there, but if you keep adding fluids to rinse and recycle, you're going to get that fluid moving and rinse. Once it gets into the bloodstream, the fluid you drink will help clear it through your liver and your kidneys. And lastly is cell communication. All cells need to communicate. And again, by using this type of a device, all 4 of those criteria, if you will, are met. Okay, so the Rebounder is one that meets all of those. Now, rebounding involves it works on the 2nd, the 3rd, and the 4th. The first one, cell food, requires you to pick better healthy diet. So if you choose a healthy diet and then you use the Rebounder, you get all 4 criteria met. Now, buy a good quality Rebounder with a lifetime warranty. If you don't want the Rebound Air, then you can clearly go find another one, but make sure it has a lifetime warranty. He recommends 36 springs of good quality. He recommends carbon steel so that you have the best quality there. You want I think it said Permatron mat. Okay, so it's a certain type of material on the mat. And the frame should not bend. Okay, I don't know if there's a weight limit on them, so if you're a heavier person, definitely check that out. Maybe they come in bigger sizes. I don't know the specifics, but definitely look into it. Now, last and probably the thing I should have said at the beginning, before you start using a Rebounder in your exercise routine, discuss it with your medical healthcare professional. Okay, make sure that they are on board with you using it, that it's safe for you as far as balance or any other medical condition you might have. And as always, when you're dealing with something new, start slow. Even though I said, like an hour is really good on the Rebounder, start with 10 minutes, start with 15 minutes until you get used to it and you get the feel, and then you can build up and increase your activity and your duration that you use it. So it's a good gift for the holiday season. Think about it for yourself. If you don't want to give it to somebody else, you definitely could gift yourself one. Anyway, I hope you guys are having an awesome day. I will see you again tomorrow for another Live in 5.